Hi guys, it's me again, the me you don't know, but that shouldn't matter for you to enjoy good stories. So let's get on with the show now, shall we? Okay, uh, last time I said that Deku broke his arm and passed out after fighting that Nomu and defeating it and getting Ruby back. As Ruby's just a gem, so like stuffed it in his pocket. Yeah. When Deku had yeah, we're gonna cut back a little bit to before Deku took off, more like right after Deku took off from that police station. As Deku was slashing at the zombies, he was yelling and just shouting, and he was making a whole lot of noise. As that was his way of dealing with his frustration of being worried about his father and then finding out his mother's a zombie now. As everyone inside the police station just hears a bunch of shouting and whatnot, as Toga makes a comment and it's like, he sounds so sad. And everyone's like, how'd you figure? And she's like, come on, he can't even talk to his dad, and then he finds out his mother's a zombie. Like, who wouldn't be sad or worried or angry? As she points to Bakugo, as he's like, what you say, Blondie? As she's like, "Mm, uh, see what I mean? Angry. His Bakugo just growls basically and starts sparking up. And she's like, come on, Dobby, let's get out of here. These guys are a bunch of losers. It's boring without him around. And Todoroki's like, wait, are you? And Dobby's like, no, I'm not. I don't know you, you don't know me. Let's keep it that way. As Toga and Dobby just walks out. And Dobby's like, where are we going anyway? And Toga's like, we're going to follow him, of course. And Dobby's like, how are we going to do that? And she just points to a trail of bodies. And Dobby's like, I see. As they just start to follow this trail of bodies. Hmm. Said Deku was running around the city for 2 days, right? Yeah, Dobby and Toga aren't as fast as him, but they're following the trail of bodies. But they get lost at some point, and we're not gonna see them for a while. So yeah, they're gonna pop up at some point, but for now they're not important, and neither is Jules. As we get back to that military base, as people are still shouting and screaming like, medic, medic, we need a medic over here. As they're still shooting, as there's still a zombie apocalypse going on, guys, and like they're trying to protect all the injured soldiers and get them inside the base, get them back inside the base, and like The door is broken though, so they gotta put something temporary up. As they just got like a huge desk and a few guys are on the other side of it and just holding it there, basically. As the um, the two people I mentioned in the last part are with Deku and carrying him to the med bay, the medical area and whatnot. And they notice he still has his fancy little glasses on, the one with the camera that just records everything. And they search his person for his phone that's connected to his special glasses. As they find it and start going through it, just looking through all the recordings he's been through the last 3 weeks. The zombie apocalypse has only been 3 weeks and crap is terrible. Zombies spread so fast, man. Um, yeah. So, while they're invading his privacy, well, not really, because they're military glasses and they're meant to be seen, but still, as they're just scrolling through all the things that's been recorded, mainly in the last 3 weeks, as they they see the life he led since the apocalypse started. They notice that he witnessed the first zombie being transmitted through the scientist guy and the flight attendant. And they were like, this guy was in the heart of it, and he's still alive. As they see the plane crash, and they see the boat. They see him saving these two kids. They see him meeting Jules. They they see him jumping from that boat. How high? I say it was like 15 stories up, and he jumped that high into the water. Like it wasn't that big, but close enough, right? Basically, a big old recap right here. As they're just going through his life and like newfound respect for him. As like I'm gonna say it took them like 5 days to go through all the clips that were saved on his phone. It's like his phone ain't got infinite storage, but it's huge. It got a lot of storage, but Deku edits the things that's been recorded and he deletes some stuff, cuts some stuff out. So like they're not seeing in everything, only the good bits. As they come across this clip of him running from chasing a car basically, as he was keeping up with it, and then another car came up behind him and started trying to shoot at him. As now he's running for his life while also trying to chase this other car. As there is just like a huge chase scene. As Deku's pretty much yelling because like they're in a residential area and he's telling everyone to get down and stay down and like saving lives by also risking them. Um, as they're just shooting at Deku, and he's just running and chasing this other car, but eventually he has to stop chasing this car and try to worry about himself as they're going like 60 miles an hour down a residential area. And eventually they get to this big old hill as Deku does like this baseball slide and he just stops and the car goes flying down the hill as it crashes on the beach upside down and Deku runs up to it, but this guy gets out and continues to shoot at him, and Deku takes care of him. And like, don't know why I just added that, but it's a whole little scene right there of Deku being don't want to really say a badass. That's the word. Yeah, a speedy boy. But yes, Deku's been like asleep for 5 days as these people are just watching his life as a while he was in the military. How long was he in the military for? 3 years? Yeah. Since he was 15 and he's 18 now, so yeah. Three years. Um so eventually he wakes up and he talks to the his partner when he was undercover as a police officer. Yes, and still not gonna name this person by the way, cause I ain't got a name for him. Um, or her. Yeah, let's just make this another female. Yeah, let's call her Ellie. Yeah, Ellie. Um, as he's talking to her, saying like, so how long have you been in the military? As she basically just smacks him and it's like, I worried for you. And he's like, well, my bad. It's just a broken arm, but I'm okay. Are you guys okay? How many of us died? As Ellie's like, details for another time. Right now, you need to rest. And Deku just shudders for some reason. And he's like, I just got a bad case of deja vu. As Ellie's like, what do you mean? And Deku's like, well, the last time I slept for this long, my mother yelled at me saying she was so worried and whatnot, and I just got a really bad feeling all of a sudden. As suddenly Jules busts through the door and she starts screaming and yelling at him, saying she's worried, and it's like, yeah, and Aries there too, and they're just both crying, and they just hug Deku, and yeah, I was gonna say something, but nah. So that happens, and Momo walks through the door as well, and she's there silently crying as usual, doing her special move, silent cry. I'm treating her like a Pokemon, man. I'm sorry. Where's Manetta? Guess I should explain what Jules and Arian, what they were doing, digging a hole. So, cut back to them as when Jules felt that Ruby's life disappear, she got really angry and just started digging a hole. Uh, Ari and her two gems follow, of course, and Momo, thinking that Jules will eventually link back up with Deku, jumps in with her, and Mineta just casually jumps in as well. So like, yeah, no one notices Mineta at all. No one. Like, how is this boy hiding so well? What is his secret? It's because he's short. No one looks down. That's all. um, so, um, Jules angrily digging a hole is where she's digging to. She's going back to her ship to repair it and make a few weapons so she could deal with that Nomu thing and find Ruby. As it takes them a while to get there, like a day. Takes them a day to get there, but on the way, Jules and Momo have they totally have a friendly conversation. Like totally, I'm not being sarcastic at all. They just have a nice, friendly conversation about Deku, as they totally just get to know each other. They don't do anything that would harm the other, but nothing like that happens, I swear. Oh. So, Jules totally called Deku her boyfriend, though. Like, so, like, Momo can, like, back off. But, she doesn't. Momo doesn't back off at all. Cause, like, yeah, what's this now? He got three girls and possibly a fourth from his partner. Jeez. I don't know how this is going to work out, guys. It's too many girls crushing on him right now. But, so anyways, they get to the ship after a day, as Jules is even angrier now, as some of her prized possessions are now broken, and yeah, a few lost gems, I'll say. It's like she 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 never has all of them alive at once. It's mainly just ruby, sapphire, diamond, and pearl. And like she got a whole lot more gems, but like she doesn't keep them all alive because she doesn't need them all. But I'll say some of them disappeared, and some other stuff is broken, and she's just so angry right now. And excuse me, everyone takes the hint and leaves her in a room to do what she's gonna do. As she builds a suit, basically. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Uh, Kind of like Iron Man's nanotech. Eh, except it's not a full body suit. It's more like just the torso and some boots. So like yeah, and Jesus. So Mineta a bit upset that digging that tunnel just led him straight back to UA, and he's like, how am I gonna save someone now if I'm not in the action? As Mineta, he steals this. Mm, he steals a lightsaber. Yeah. As he's like, what is this? As he picks it up, presses a button, and ching! It's just a blade of light. As he cuts one of his purple balls with it, and he's like, oh god, this thing is deadly. I could kill someone with this. And like, uh-oh. Did he just say he could kill someone with that? Is he gonna test it out? Is he? Let's hope not, guys. I don't know what Mineta would do, honestly. He's just, he's gonna dig through Jules' drawer. Yeah. He's gonna be a pervert. Oh, so like, so after that, uh, she goes to the UA building and picks up little Coda and is like, come on, we're getting out of here. It's like, she repaired the ship, by the way. She flew everyone down to UA and let them all out. As the people were still there, they were being lazy. But when she got down to the UA building, before she could get to Coda, she noticed that uh, some of the windows were broken and the door was barred as there were a few zombies around. And rewind, because I have to explain what happened in a day, okay, guys? As you all know, Shigaraki, yeah, him again. He was satisfied with the work he did at the previous week, or was that 2 weeks? I don't remember, but when he attacked Shinzo, he was pretty satisfied with the work he did there. As he's planning to attack them again. Not planning to, he attacks them again. But this time, he's like, where'd this giant wall come from? Well, why don't we get rid of it? As he then, like, just opens up a hole in part of the wall. And he just gets Kirigiri to open up a portal and let a few zombies in. As, yeah, they have captured zombies just to drop on people. As UA gets a bunch of alarms go off, as someone shouts, we got movement down at the west wing, and then another person's like, we got movement in the East Wing as well. And they're like, wait, what? What's going on? As Shigaraki had opened up two holes actually, as there's zombies pouring in from both of those holes, and like, zombies detected, and they send out a few people to go check out what's happening. Kaminari's one of them because he has a communication device, and he was Duplo-Arms guy. Yeah, because no, he's out with one of the squads, and so is Kaminari. What am I saying? Oh God. Um, so two of the teachers go out. Yeah, let's say President Mike and Aizawa go to the West Wing, and Power Loader and Midnight go to the other one. No, it's Night, not Midnight. It's Night and Power Loader. Yeah. As they see that there's just a huge hole in the wall, and they're like, how did this happen? Uh, these walls should have been unbreakable. Someone must have done this. There's no way zombies could do this. As they call All Might and like, hey, we got zombies, and there's a huge hole over here. You might need to help. And as the other team's like, yeah, we got zombies over here as well, and another huge hole. And All Might chooses to go to where Aizawa and President Mike is, and he tells Cementos is like, hey, go to the other one, and fix up that hole while I hold off the zombies over here. They fail, by the way. There's just too many zombies, and All Might still on that time limit, by the way. Can't hold them off forever. As they're basically overrun by zombies, and they all fled to one of the cities, the miniature cities. Is they're the one Bakugo was in, because that's the one with the farm. It's the one with food that they could survive on, at least for a little bit. As Bakugo's like, no, what am I saying? Bakugo's at the police station. Jesus, Froppy and Mina are like, not here again. We're gonna die. We're trapped. Oh no. They're basically cowering, fearing that they're gonna be attacked again. As they're safe for the time being, but there's a bunch of zombies out, and All Might, not being able to hold his form, puffs up in smoke and shrinks. As everyone knows his secret now. As all the students are shocked, as it's amazing he was able to go that long hiding it. As All Might is like, really didn't want you guys to find out this way. But enough of them. They're just in one of the cities. As there's zombies around, and Jules is floating around in her ship with all these people in it, and she's like, "Where is Coda?" And she starts screaming out his name, "Coda, Coda, where are you?" As I say, Nejire, yeah, she's still there, totally, right, right. No, she's with God. No, no, she'll still be there. She's like the scout. She the flyaway. She's the one who said we got movement everywhere, basically. Yeah, 'cause she's seen it and she reported it, but they're like, well, we gotta check it out anyway. Like, she's flying over the school and she just sees this big old blimp just hovering over the school. And Desiree just gets on the blimp and sees who's on it. And she sees that Momo is there, and she's just thankful to see a familiar face. And she's like, "Momo, what are you doing up here?" And like, they explain what's happening from the police station to the holes in the wall. As Jules just go over to the city as Nejire explained and finds Coda, and she gives him a big old hug, as as well does Eri, and then she asks Coda, "Where is Deku?" No, not where is Deku. Where is AC? As Coda's like, "He went off to look for you," and she's all like, "You're telling me he's back at that police station?" And Coda's like, "Yes. And if you're going there, take me with you. You won't leave me behind again." As she's like, "Very well, dear. Come along." As well for you guys, if you want to stay, um, now's your chance because we might not come back here ever again. Like this might be the last safe zone we visit for a while. As everyone on there is pretty much like, we like it here. Can we stay with you? As she's like, very well. Guess we're going to need to go scavenging for more food, huh? As all the teachers just sigh in relief. It's like, because they barely have enough food for themselves. And getting so many more people would be hard. And that's that. As Coda wishes his aunts goodbye and farewell, and like, hope we see each other soon or whatnot. I don't know what they'll say actually. They'll just give him a hug and like, be safe. And Coda's like, I will. I have these guys to protect me. And AC as well. He's awesome. As everyone just smiles like, I'm sure he is. As they get back to the police station, and Todoroki is like, he's off somewhere else again. Like he was given a phone call and he had to go rescue a few people. As Jules just sighs and like, do you know which direction he went? As they just point to a trail of bodies and they're like, well, okay then. Guess we have to follow the trail of death. As they're pretty much like, yeah, good luck with that. As they're like, is everyone back at UA safe? And she says, safe enough, besides the fact that there's zombies everywhere. As far as I can tell, no one died. And as they all sigh and it's like, thank God, because no one's answering our calls. We were worried. As Jules is like, now that you think about it, I'm sure he's been trying to call me as well. I can just imagine how frustrated he is with me. As she sighs and it's like, well, let's go look for him, I guess. As Momo nods and it's like, yeah. And Jules is like, you know, you could get off here if you want. And she's like, no way I'm leaving him to you. And Jules just sighs and it's like, whatever, princess. As Momo's like, I'm not a princess. And Jules is like, sure you aren't. But whatever. Let's get on the road now, shall we? As that happens, it takes them a day to follow the bodies and reach the base. Oh, it takes them more than a day. Cause yeah, but you know, eventually they get to them. Is what I'm trying to say. I'll say like, uh, 2, 3 days after searching for them. So yeah, I'm gonna end it off here. This video's getting long enough, and my hand's getting cold. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Let me know if you guys liked. It's gonna be 4 or 5 days before I record again. I'm sorry. Jesus. See you guys later. Bye.